What is going on, guys? Anger collections in the house for another video. All right, so we're gonna have a nice conversation today, and I want to dedicate this video to all the small timers, full timers, selling, card slinging, hustling people out there. On eBay, Tcgplayer, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram. I don't know, TikTok, right? And I want to talk about bear market, bull market, and kind of like ways to go around when there's like bull market, and you have to shift your focus and do everything you can when there's a bear market, because when there's bull market out there, you really don't have to do much. Like in a restaurant, right? You in a restaurant, you focus more on the slow days, not the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because it'll just fill your store. It's easy. You focus on the slow side. The Tuesday, when how are you gonna fill up your restaurant in on the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? So it's the same concept in like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, or any TCG. Uh, when there's a set, there's Lord of the Rings, right? You really don't have to do much, as far as like how to sell a set, what to do with the boxes, what to do with the singles, because you list them, it'll just sell right away, man. Uh, so you focus when there's a bear market on a set, or even like in general as a whole in the market. So let's just say, March of the Machine, Aftermath, right? Or Boulder's Gate, or you can even say Commander Masters, because you know it's so expensive, no one wants to buy it, and also Karlov Manor, uh, set, the negativity, because simply the set doesn't, it's nothing, there's nothing to offer, like for pretty much everyone. So a lot of people take like big L's on on their sales, right? So there's like, I don't know if you guys know RNG games, and funny dude, man. Like he very honest, he will show like the big L's, because that's the right way to go about, um like in your business, is you focus on the downturn, you focus on the big L's, rather than focusing on like the fallout, selling, like I have, all the boxes, Lord of the Rings, like, you know, because it'll automatic. It's just like, it's automatic, man. Like you buy it, you sell it, and it's like good to go. What the problem is, when there's a bear market on a set, what are you gonna do? Like you have to have a plan, not plan B. Like you gotta have a plan right away. If there's like you buy 100,000, 200, 300,000 of of worth of set, man, and what you gonna do about it? And RNG Games, what he did was he opened all of his boxes, right? Instead of waiting, instead of Rudy style, 3 to 5%, like closet investing. You have to turn and burn, man. You have to turn and burn. Whether um, take a big L, because there's really no one wants to buy uh, Karlov Manor. But it, this is the big difference between, like how I go about my, just focusing on singles, because like I mentioned before, if you're selling sealed, there's a much bigger risk, right? Because I mean, everyone needs singles. Not everyone, wants to open boxes. Most of the time, especially nowadays, everyone is looking for singles, and judging the price increase of WotC, Play Boosters, freaking Modern Horizon 3 to 1K, a lot of people will just wait, and wait to all the whales out there to open the boxes and just buy the singles. So if you're a store, you can definitely do that. I mean, like the Modern Horizon, those set boosters, Modern Horizon 2. I did not pay anything on that because what I did was like um I buy listed like a bunch of bulk, the bulk rares that if I list it on like, my store is like 6 cents, like 10 cents. So I was like, well, if the buy list on the rares and mythic rares, foil rares, it's not much going to be like, a big difference. I'd rather just like buy list it and then just turn it into a product. So, but that's just me though. That's me as a store. If you're a player, you could definitely get rid of a lot of those bulk, a lot of those rares that are like junk, and you can just buy the set to get pretty much the singles that you need or the product you want to open. It'll definitely save you a lot of money. So I think what I'm trying to like really focus on this video is when there's a bull market out there, you really don't have to do much because the singles, the boxes, everyone's excited in the set. Like Lord of the Rings, Fallout. You really don't have to do much. So instead you have to focus on like, okay, what do we have out there? What are like the sets that are not performing well, and you have to shift your focus on that. And same thing with like if you're uh, selling singles, like and the whole market is just like slow. You have to shift your focus on like, okay, I have a bunch of bulk over here. I have like a bunch of like rares that are not sorted. So what you do is just buy list, bulk everything, turn it into cash or either product that you want to open. Same thing with the rares mythics, just buy list all of them. Uh, Start listing, sorting some of the commons and uncommons. You have to pretty much do everything in your power to get that, on the slow days, on the bear market, you gotta like nickel and dime, man, nickel and dime, because in this industry, it's all about the volume, man. It's all about consistency of your sales. Whether 1 month you're like earning 10K or 1 month you're earning 5K. Um, the goal is to be always consistent, always stay busy, and yeah, just focus on the downturn more than the bull market. So I think there was like a comment. I was like, oh wow, this is like a perfect next video, because it's tough out there, man. It's really tough out there because not all set will be bull market. Not all set is Lord of the Rings. Not all set is like freaking Fallout, even though they're like freaking so expensive, right? You gotta focus on aftermath. Karlov Manor. What do you do? What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Like you just take the L, like 100K gone, right? You spend that much money on on the set, right? So RNG Games, what he did, he freaking opened all of his boxes, sell the singles, all the rares, mythics, even freaking basic lands, sell anything that he can sell, and then just bulk the rest, man. I mean, $5 per thousand. I mean, that's money, man. Money in the bank. And instead of like, even though he can't get the full 100K, instead of losing the 50% of what you risk, you probably just maybe 75%, or I mean 25%. You lose 25%. So you gotta do everything, man. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.